when you started your career here, you know, we talked to you, you said you didn't really know kind of what to expect, and you decided to move on, and then you came back. And since that point that you came back for the second time, it seems like your trajectory has been doing nothing but go up. And now you got guys like Jordy and Doobie talking about you being a big factor in this front court. I guess just how different do things feel right now compared to where they were for you just, you know, maybe a year or two ago?
Well, it definitely comes in from strength and conditioning. Coach Wilson has got me right, got all of us right with my body, muscle mass and whatnot. And so in that stance, I believe my body's in a completely different place. Mentally, the coaches are on me, supporting me in everything I do. They're encouraging me to get in here, work out, get shots, and I'm working out, you know, getting better. And then as practice goes on, you know, I just believe I've gotten better. And those guys make me better every day, and I'm sure they'll say the same thing about me. But
with that strength and conditioning, you know, I guess give us some perspective here. So I guess what were you weighing, you know, maybe this time a year ago, and where are you now? And I guess what have been some of the biggest gains you've made in that regard?
Well, so I know, just like pointing out just simple numbers from the beginning of summer, I think I maxed out on bench press at 245, and then ended the summer 2.5 months later at 290. So quite an increase there. And then started the summer, I can't remember the exact percent, but I lowered my body fat percentage about 4.5%. And so I lost about 10 to 15 pounds, but also gained a lot more muscle. So, I mean, completely transformed what my body was.
So with that, I imagine there's a new sense of confidence with you on the court, just because you're able to physically hold your own and probably play at a pretty higher level.
Yeah, I can hold my own. I could hold my own, you know, down low before, but now it's just I can do so much more with it. I'm moving a lot better, getting up and down the court a lot better, making shots that I wasn't making a year ago, and getting myself in position to get those rebounds, to block those shots. And it just feels great to be able to, you know, do those things that you think you can do in your head, and now you can actually do on the court.
Now I know they added, you know, a new piece in Doobie. You got Isaac in the mix now. You know, Isaiah's probably going to help in the front court a little bit, but there've been some grumblings that you're probably going to play a role this year and see some significant playing time this year. Have you prepared yourself to, I mean, as that's kind of what's going to happen? I mean, as far as you being a pretty significant contributor for this team in the low post?
So actually, I haven't even talked with the coaches about it. My grandparents are always in my ear because they always, you know, they listen to everything that says Borchardt on it, and so they say that coach has been saying some nice things, but you know, I just got to keep my head down. You know, thank God for the opportunities that he gave me to get here, and you know, if that time comes that I get in the game, then I'll be ready for it for sure.
So, talk about going up against Jordy in practice. You know, obviously, people are picking him as a guy that might have a really breakout year, just from the experience he's gained and the gains he's made in strength and conditioning. How much better is he from where he was last year?
Man, it's amazing to look at. It's tough playing because he's so skilled down low, and he can also take you outside, and he might be able to shoot that deep ball. And so he can extend the court. But for how big he is, he actually has a lot of fundamental skills that most big men don't have, you know.
And then with Doobie, strength and conditioning is not an issue with him. What's it like going up against him? And I'm sure that really pushes you to the test each and every day.
He jumps so high. I mean, the first time we came and played pickup, I think he caught an alley-oop and he was looking down at the rim. And man, he's just a freak athlete. So it's definitely a test of the body and a test of the will to, you know, to play him in practice. But, you know, it gets all of us better, and I'm happy he's here for a year.
Yeah, I mean, how much do you think that's made you better? I mean, you got an improved Jordy, you got Doobie who's going to bring it every day. I mean, you have to go up against those guys every rep of every practice. How much has that been beneficial to you and really progressed your development?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even say how. It's a lot, you know. It's very beneficial. It's definitely preparing me for those times that I will step on the court, because these guys are, you know, they're top of the league. You know, I expect them to be. They'll put up extraordinary numbers this year for Big Ten play, and just to go against them every day, you know, that just makes me so much better.
So you're a Nebraska guy. You know full well how much Nebraskans want this program to be successful. What's your one message to the fan base as to why 2017-18 Nebraska basketball will be better than a lot of people outside the program think?
I just have to say, you know, this is the year. I mean, I feel like teams say that every year, but there's such a vibe here, and everyone, I think, expects it. I think in the past, they always say, you know, this could be the year, this is our year, let's do it. But I think this year, I think everyone's on the same page, and this is the year. They expect it. There's a different vibe with the team on and off the court. And yeah, we just expect to make that tournament and make our run.